Welcome to Knoxbox, the box without limits, where we give you a 360 perspective and bring everything full circle. This is a highly anticipated video. I have had a lot of people asking when this is going to drop. I'm going to be showing that dragons come in many forms. Due to their primordial nature, they materialize in physical form, what you see depicted in movies and stuff. They could be in the etheric plasma, like rainbow form. And they have a lot of connection to the sun too. They come in look at this. Like, this is around November is when this happened. So yeah, y'all are gonna be mind blown. Y'all know I do not do misinformation, so you're probably not gonna be able to debunk anything on this video except for one clip. So in the second part, the second compilation is gonna be I think number 5 or something like that. It shows like a super big dragon just out on the ground, and it just looks way too good to be true because it is. It was actually a sculpture, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out there now so I don't have nobody in my comments. Please try to watch this in its entirety because I have a message. I know y'all want to get to the footage, but everything I'm saying is for a reason, and I'm connected to this dragon energy. So I must give honor to the Most High. And the Most High is not just a masculine energy. It is also the mother. Y'all need to realize, I'm so grateful for all of the insight that I have received. All of the divine connections. I've been having just so many synchronicities. It just makes no sense. I have no idea what I'm going through right now. But anyway, yeah. And y'all already know that Yah is the only deity that revealed itself to me so far. But I'm still discerning that. Because, for years, I never called on any deity. I only, just from my spirit, just called out to the true consciousness and ask it to reveal itself to me. Speaking of divine connections, I must give a big shout out to Copper Color Creations. Y'all can find her on YouTube and TikTok. She is tapped in. She has that divine discernment that is hard to come by. Most people are just falling for so much She has about 7 hours dedicated to the Dragon Covenant, so definitely check her out. She's gonna be explaining this next part coming up. It's about 2 or 3 minutes, and after that we'll get into the footage. The footage will start around the 17-minute mark, but stick around a lot of people don't really have the patience, but I'm here to tell y'all that I saved the best for last, the most relevant example that actually happened on the 16th of January. So yeah, and shout out to Illustrations by Bo for this intricate illustration right here. He is out of this world. Check him out. Illustrations by Bo. I always will give credit where credit is due. Y'all are never going to see me steal somebody's content and not shout them out if I know where it came from. In this clip is a few people I can't really remember. But yeah, shout out to Mr. O'Doon for one of the compilations. Don't ask me how I know, but the dragon wisdom and energy is back in full force. And it's a representation of the primordial creation energy, of the divine feminine energy, of everything that was left in the dark. When you look up some etymology of America, check this out. It means land of the serpents. Peep the last part. It says, Peruvian prophecy states that all Americans were once united by a common spiritual tradition and leader, and they will be again. Check out Copper Color Creation. She ties everything to this. Okay, here is one of my statuses. So, in Genesis, the serpent is condemned to crawl in his belly. If it was truly a snake, how can it be condemned to what is in its nature? Because it was never a snake, it was a dragon. This is why they told us that dinosaurs exist and made dragons mythology. Like, y'all need to realize that the wisdom of the dragon is a representation also of the kundalini energy that rises up your spine when you're doing the alchemical process of raising your crystals energy. Everything is connected. Everything you think you know is an inverted lie from the archons, from the real deceivers of this realm. And I'm here to expose everything this year. Like, y'all don't understand how much they gonna freaking ban me on every platform by the time I'm done. So y'all gonna have to make sure y'all follow me on Rumble and BitChute, because they don't really censor over there, so I can pick the stuff that I know YouTube will flag on that platform. Like, definitely keep up with me, because I am shifting all paradigms. I am freaking raising the vibration in every way possible. I am, doing everything to perpetuate unity consciousness and to get our people back to truth and to righteousness. That's what it all boils down to. We must restore order on this realm. And I'm here also to raise the divine feminine energy, the energy that they silenced. Once everything was run by the matriarchal energy, women used to run this. They always forget about mama. And look at this. This ties to us too, the Nagas, the Nomos, the Dogon. Like, we are getting back, people. And I cannot do it alone. It is not all about me, but I'm doing everything to help my people spiritually, financially, mentally. Like, I'm about to quit my job I literally dedicated my soul to helping people and to completing my mission on this realm. I do not care about the things of this realm anymore. I don't know if y'all know, but like I said, I have no desire to sin. I have no desire to participate in this freaking matrix. I am doing everything to break this thing down. Like, I have no desire to have sex. I'm barely even hungry. Like, whoo, look at that. Humble, loving, Christos consciousness plus Rafu when warranted. Dragon wisdom. I'm cracking all of the codes. Because I'm not a master teacher by any means. I'm a master student and I'm a master builder. And I'm here to build everybody up. I'm here to build the pyramids. I'm here like, woo! Who is a fire in me that cannot be put out. We will set this world ablaze with a fire burning in our hearts. I'm not playing. Don't get it twisted. In general, I am for unity consciousness because we have to do this together. But I am for my people, the 12 tribes. First and foremost, the 12 tribes must unite. The original people of this realm are the only ones that can restore balance. Anybody that disagrees with that fails to realize that this has been going on since the beginning of time. We have been freaking inverted, enslaved, suppressed in every single way. We used to have free energy. We used to have freaking real food. Like, these people are doing everything to keep us on lockdown. We should have been ascended a long time ago, yeah? They're doing everything. But it's coming to an end. I assure you. It's coming to an end. Like, I have studied so much stuff. Not like in full detail, but I got enough to just realize, like, even the freaking Bible. Look at this. They're saying that Satan is the serpent. Like, when have they even said that in church for real? That Satan is the serpent. And it's also books out there that talks about dragons being in the Garden of Eden. Like, y'all need to realize how old this primordial energy is, and it ties also to the lost tongue, our lost tongue. And this is Copper Color Creations again. Look at her logo. She's tapped in. She's tapped into that energy. But yeah, so we're going to get to the juicy stuff soon. But yeah, I'm pretty much done talking at this point because talking has done nothing. All this arguing on the internet about stuff that's a lie to begin with is freaking pointless. We need to be a people of action. We need to get back to the grassroots of being in the streets, of really helping people, doing what the church is supposed to be doing. And when you tap into the true temple, which is your body, you would see this. So the next clip is going to be from her, and she's going to give a little bit more context on the whole dragon, and the history thing, maybe for about like 2 to 3 minutes. And after that, the rest is just going to be all footage. Y'all ain't got to hear me talk no more. Y'all going to see everything for yourself. Share this video. Love.
In one separate entity and black men are another separate entity. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how any other race operates, but we're the only ones who operate like that and think it's functional. You feel me? I've said it before. Why do we get the label of strong, independent black woman? We don't hear that from nobody else. I've never heard strong, independent white woman, strong, independent Asian woman, strong, independent Latino woman, strong, independent Indian woman. I ain't never heard none of that. But we pride ourselves to being strong.
So I'm not one with conspiracy theories. I'm one about posting facts. You cannot deny, without a shadow of a doubt, that these are scales that are on George Washington's face. They always put truth hidden in plain sight. So again, and don't hit me up talking about, oh, well, it could just be well, nowhere on any of that bill do you see that sort of format other than on that man's face. Okay? Compared to other dollar bills, this ain't made up. This is me taking a picture of my dollar bill and just zooming in on his face. Okay? So, can't deny. What does it look like? What does that look like to you?
With a little more deepening who we truly are. This is a revelation to me, and I am seeking. I am thirsty. I just want to know, truly who I am, where I come from, so I know where I'm going. That's all. That's it. I'm just purely an investigation, just like everybody else, but just maybe go a little more deeper, just like a couple other people I know. But that's okay. Let's keep going, guys. That resonates with me, and I'm just blew back. All my signs match up with all my research, so I'm still on investigation, but I'm feeling really good about this family. All right, the rainbow serpent, also referred to as the rainbow snake or the rainbow monster, has been seen across the world in different mythologies. The rainbow serpent is a huge python-like creature. However, the color of the creature tends to vary. Some say that this creature is celestial blue, others say that it is multicolored, and others say it had yellow and red stripes down its body. Wow. The variations in color is due to the fact that there are many different areas that have the rainbow serpent as part of their mythology. Australia, Congo, Dahomey, Haiti, Melanesia, Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, Polynesia. Different references claim that this serpent lives in different areas, but in all these references, they claim that this creature lives in water, deep pools, lakes, or billabongs. Still, during the drier seasons, this creature is said to sleep in the mud, but in the wet seasons, it is said to rise and fly, and therefore people could see it shining in the air. As a matter of fact, the Australian mythology points out that the rainbow serpent, much like the Chinese dragon Yu, carved deep riverbeds and gullies when they traveled across the earth. Again, like Chinese dragons, the rainbow serpent was said to be kind toward humans, and to enjoy the finer things in life like jewelry and pearls. However, if disturbed at the wrong time, the dry seasons, the rainbow snake may cause flooding and death. Still, this creature did not like blood. In myth, it was said that the rainbow serpent was a greedy creature which held all the waters and vegetation of the world because the humans did not need it. Although many tried to persuade or slay the dragon in order to obtain the vegetation and water, it was to no available. So a shaman transformed himself into a beautiful creature and flew around the rainbow snake, thus distracting it. Then the rainbow serpent was slain, and the vegetation and waters of the world were released. There are many different names for the rainbow serpent. Read more about the rainbow serpent within Australian myth. In Dahomey myth, the rainbow serpent called Adioedo was the first being into the world, and this creature helped to create the universe by transforming Mawa, the supreme god, through the cosmos. This creature also created the mountains and was also an Ouroboros to Mawa, ordered Adioa Hawero to coil beneath the world to support it. It is said that when the sea runs out of iron for the dragon, Adioero will eat its own tail, and thus the world will fall into the water. In Congo's myth, this creature is seen as an evil creature who remained in rivers and lakes and whose reflections were commonly seen in waterfalls. Okay, so these are two good articles on the rainbow serpent. All
Got a
right.
dragon coming out of the sky. You can see it right there at Mount Etna. We've been looking at Mount Etna a lot, well, just since yesterday or so, but this dragon, it came out of the sky. You can see it. This is the second time I have caught a dragon of this type of nature, and I've got a picture of a dragon up here in the corner. Right up here, you can see this dragon right here. See the dragon, how it comes by? This is a dragon. It happened today, the 15th, which is the 15th in this location. Look at that dragon. You all, come on now. Dragons are real. I know they say that they're mythical, but they're not mythical. They're very, very real. I've got this also on a loop. Now, granted, these dragons fly very fast, okay? Faster than we can run, okay? They do. And it's 18:08 at night, so it's around 6 something at night in Tapai. And it would have been really nice to got a super clear image, but it wasn't meant. It really wasn't meant, you all. So let me bring this up. I don't know how long I've been on here, but that's okay. Yes, it's all right, you all. We got this big old dragon right there flying through the sky. It may not be that particular dragon, but it just went on its merry way. And I'm wondering if around that area of Tapai, if there is like any body of water or something like that in Tapai. It goes by fast. I'm getting ready. You see it? Oh Lord, what was that?
I don't know about this.
Oh my gosh, it looked like a dragon. Oh my gosh. What on earth was that? I'm at 11 minutes and 18 seconds out of a 15-minute thing. Oh my gosh, you all, that had a massive tail. It did. I just wanted... I'm getting ready. You see it? Oh Lord, what was that? Oh my... Leviathan. a monster, a dragon, leviathan, sea serpents. What else is there, you all? Sea serpents.
Hot on tape. Looks real to me, I'm sorry.
That's some good ass CGI if that's some CGI. But that look like some real dragon breath, even though I've never seen it before.
That looks real to me, I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's the one that was completely debunked. Like I said, I am not here to lead y'all astray. I don't even lie for real. Like, throughout my journey, I've always kept it real with myself and with everybody else. And you can never hide anything from the great light anyway. The Most High knows. And you better believe your mama know. Your mama always know.
Number 4.
This one looks too good to be true too, but you never know because China be holding back a lot of information. They actually censor their people. 'Shout out Jana Marie Covenhill.
Number 2.
Community 120 miles from Beijing. Residents make an extraordinary discovery in a local field. They find a 60-foot-long set of bones belonging to a highly unusual animal.
The remains unearthed in Zhangjiakou had antlers, it had prominent claws, it had a long serpentine body. So this created a huge buzz and a lot of fascination.
A video of the strange bones went viral on the internet, and researchers were baffled as they attempted to identify the bizarre creature. But many local villagers insisted that the bones were the remains of a dragon.
Dragons are a huge part of a lot of Asian culture, particularly Chinese culture.
On this Monday, you can see traffic moving right along. Mainly, streets are just wet this morning if you're talking about main thoroughfares and streets, but we do know
What is
some
that?
side roads and
Am I tripping?
county roads are drifted and slick this morning. We have a number of schools
Dude.
underway. Kimberly,
Is that not creeping anybody else out?
All right, now I've heard there's actually been a ramping up in videos of that nature as well.
Creature, which was found in the desert and taken home. Nobody saw something like that before. Local media called this look-alike bird creature a Monterey dragon, but unfortunately we don't know anything about its fate. One lucky man from Pennsylvania took the video of this weird creature. It appears to show a mysterious flying creature that bears resemblance to a pterodactyl or even a dragon. This unknown thing is flying at a distance, but we can distinguish its wings, large body, and a long tail. This video was filmed by a person from Dallas, Texas, USA. It shows a dragon-like creature sitting on top of the radio tower. While the guy was filming the creature, it flew
Shout out
away.
to Night God 333.
Surely
This next
causes a
clip
lot of
is the
questions.
most relevant clip of them all, and it's from Florida.
The next dragon can
January
hardly be
16th.
mixed with anything else. Its entire appearance resembles a movie dragon monster. The video was also made in the USA. An American man heard a strange noise, went outside and saw this weird picture. He had only several minutes to take the footage, but he managed to do it, giving us the opportunity to watch it as well. The Asian mythology shows quite different dragons from the European ones. They look more like winged snakes than lizards. A Nepal resident was lucky to catch this creature on camera. It seems to float in the
This
sky.
is the one I said is definitely fake. It was a sculpture.
This video went viral all over the web. I don't have the heart to name it anything else than a dragon. It was reported to have been stranded on the coast of the Chinese island. This creature was said to be studied by scientists, but the researchers themselves do not comment on this information. This footage might be fake. The Chinese media reported about an unusual creature caught by a fisherman. The creature looked like a real Chinese dragon. The picture was immediately widespread. The dragon has since been transported to Beijing for further studies. The author of this footage is still unknown. This video was probably captured on a mobile phone. It shows the dragon-like creature slowly flying into the sky. This is not for the faint at heart. Chinese are lucky to watch dragons in their skies. This dragon spotted in real life is one of the most famous on the web. It was taken high in the mountains. At first, the man thought it was a big bird, but then he zoomed the picture and saw the creature closely. He lost all doubts. First place goes to this impressive video. 2 tourists managed to catch this unusual creature on camera. It looks like the loathsome Hydra, which was slain by Hercules. The creature was enormous. Despite the big distance, we can still hear its roar. Guys, do you believe dragons exist? Share your comments. Again, Bubble here. See you later.
The creature only appeared for a moment and then dived deep under the water. This is not the only evidence of dragons appearing in Vietnam. Once again, netizens heard about a clip of a strange creature flying in the cloud, when the sky was filled with dark clouds. And the area in this clip is confirmed by the cameraman to be in the area of Dien Bien Province, Vietnam, border with Yunnan Province, China. according to information from the owner of the clip, said, he is Harvard, a French tourist traveling in North Vietnam, and this clip was recorded at a local hotel in Dien Bien province. When he saw a strange sign in the cloud, out of curiosity, he used the camera to record. After watching this clip, most users are convinced that it is the dragon that was recorded in the ancient scriptures.
Look at that. Look at that.
16th of January around 3 a.m., Florida residents said they were awoken by a strange sound emitting from the sky. These reports came mostly from people living near the Gulf on the West Coast. They described the sounds as very loud and disturbing. Though they only lasted just a few minutes, many of the residents said they were never able to fall back asleep. And it wasn't until around 8:30 a.m. the next morning, their claims were validated because the sound started again. The only difference is this time, it wasn't dark out, it was daylight, and they spotted something odd in the sky. Baffled, they began pulling out their phones and recording the event. One man got the following footage. Now the following is for entertainment purposes only, and it may or may not be true. But I want y'all to let me know in the comments what you think it is, because based on what I see, they're back. As always, before we begin, y'all know the drill. For entertainment purposes only. This may or may not be true. Based on the information I've given you, you decide. I'm not swaying you either way. Enjoy. All right, my people, I want you to listen closely. Check it out. Look what's going through the light. 1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5. Huh? Check it out. Now in this next clip, I slow it down half and then zoom it in. Is that amazing or what? Here it is, zoomed in, slowed down. Take a close look. The dark beams flying through the beam of light. There's another one. You can almost see them glide. Watch the wings. You can almost see them flap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a really good shot right there. That is a whole clan of them. A whole flock, if you will. I don't know how else to say it. Now, hear me out on this. Some of the sounds you heard just may not be the dragons themselves. See that? Now,
what the hell?
I'll get with you after the rest of this video and we'll talk some more in a second.
I hope it's getting
Here's
on the
another
camera. I can't even
instance.
see the screen. Holy shit. What in the hell?
Hear the horn.
This is bizarre. You see that?
I'm not sure this was shot in Florida. I think maybe it was. I think it was the same day. These sounds started at 8:30 a.m. Well, essentially the first sounds were at 3 a.m. 8:30 a.m. and then they're on, and it lasted quite a while by the sounds of it. from what I read.
I see
And I was
that.
reading on first-hand accounts from people who live in West Coast Florida.
What in the hell is going on?
People were saying their children were terrified and couldn't go back to sleep. And people haven't slept, a lot of them, just a few hours a night since then. Whatever the sound was shook them to their core.
Whoa, look at that! The red one, you see that?
Huh? Wild, y'all. Alright, fam, for the second part of our conversation, I'm just going to have the clip rolling in the background with no sound. So, check me out. That light that is emitting what seems to be somewhere from a cloud, right? And it seems to be pointing at the subjects, the alleged creatures, okay? Now, you hear a loud sound emitting from it as well, right? Now, my loyal Night God people, y'all remember from Texas when I did the dragon in Texas, right? I have a hunch or a theory about that whole situation. Now, do I believe there was a dragon there? Absolutely. But I also believe that there was some governmental testing going on as well. Meaning, or not necessarily government, but it could have been any type of entity. So, I believe that what they were doing at that time was possibly in a pack. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the other possibility, though. Could that light be a portal? A portal in which these dragons or creatures are coming through. I know the legend says, or I've heard from many different sources, that dragons are interdimensional beings. And I've even seen video where it seemed as though the dragon was traveling as ether. It was insane. I saw it on YouTube, and it was caught on a weather camera, to be honest. But yeah, that's really rare, I imagine. More so, I've actually seen actual physical on video dragons anyway. It's really rare to catch them on video because honestly, look, they always fly within the clouds. They hardly ever are caught in the open, and if they are, it's in between clouds. You never hardly see dragons flying on clear, sunny, beautiful days where you could spot them or pick them out easily. Obviously, otherwise there'd be a lot more sightings, right? Throughout this journey as a creator, I've absolutely been fascinated and absolutely loved the content I've made about dragons. I'm passionate about it. I love it, whether it's absolutely true or not. There's no telling. Regardless though, if the lore and legend says, and I've seen more than enough proof to justify my thoughts on, yeah, I think there is a good chance that they exist. And y'all, trust me, when I started this whole thing, I would have never believed in dragons in a million years, giants. I didn't even believe in Bigfoot. Like, I know it may sound crazy to somebody who is, more or less, who doesn't believe in that stuff. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all big part because of you guys. Some of the testimonials and some of the stories you guys give me are like nothing I've ever heard. So if y'all have a dragon story, shoot it to me. nightgod87@protonmail.com. I want to hear it. All right, and maybe I'll tell your story. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay in the love, stay in the light.
blow this video up and subscribe to her.
Look at that, family. What is that, family? Okay? Is that not a dracon over Mama Copper's house? Huh? So for those that don't have the eyes to see and ears to hear, please pray for discernment. Please, family. But family, we have, this is a big one. If you look at it, here's the beginning. Look at the rainbow all through it. This is a dragon, family. And I can zoom in even closer so you guys can see the rainbow in it. Look at that rainbow serpent over Mama Copper house. Rising with the sun, family. Family. Ooh-wee, this is major, family. This is major. So, I'm trying to keep up with everything, but it's just, and I quite haven't figured everything out yet, y'all. Okay, like I said, these are images from your girl Gina Hill. If it don't nobody follow her, she watches the sky. This is what she captured on her telescope. Now that kind of looked like the same, exact same star that came and was shapeshifting different colors. These are the colors that we were getting: sapphire, purple, green, emerald, blue, all that. These are the exact colors that those stars shapeshift in. So that's important. Let's go over. I just wanted to clear that up, that those that see this picture, that's not the moon. That's a star. What I did was I took the video, I zoomed in, and that's what I got. All right. So there's another picture I want to go over. All right. So this picture, family, like I said, your Jagans travel, they cloak together. It's not just one, it's millions of them together. That's what gives them the rainbow color. They're all different colors. Okay. And so this is an image of me zooming in. Like I said, you will never catch them in full form. They cloak, so they can cloak to anything. They can cloak to a cat. They can cloak into a animal. They can cloak into a butterfly. I mean, literally, they can cloak in anything. So for those that can't open their mind and expand, then you're gonna have a problem. All right, another one, Mama Copper out sitting in her backyard. Y'all see that? There's a little rainbow right behind it. I mean, broad daylight is glowing. So basically, what I want to show y'all, no matter light, day, or night, the emerald is glowing, as you can see. Can I zoom into this, family? Let's see. Look at this. I'm zooming in. Y'all see the emerald? Glowing. Who could do that? Who can do that, though? I'll wait. I want y'all to send me on who else can send me some signs like this. Um, let's go to another picture. This is a rainbow orb caught at the I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see. Now it's caught at the roof of Mama Copper back door, but as you see right here, there is a little piece of rainbow, but that's a orb, a rainbow orb. Mm, mm, mm. Who can do that? Who can do that, family?